on the other podcast I'm doing now, Throwing Hands on ASAP Sports Network. Marky Mark Coates was on it, and we are both just vibing, saying it's like, yeah, it's almost training as like a therapy. That's like meditation.
For sure. Yeah, it's when it boils down to it, man. I'm 34 years old, no kids, no wife, no family. So I got a lot of free time when you take all that away. Obviously, I own a couple businesses, so that takes a lot of my time and this and that and third. But ultimately, it comes down to hobbies, filling all that void. And yeah, it's just a therapy. Like, it is so needed. Not only is it a therapy because it's constructive, you know, you're focused doing it, but it's a relief. It's an outlet for you know, frustrations, man. Not saying that I look forward to sparring these guys so I could beat their fucking ass, but you know, it's just being able to just let loose a little bit and kind of let some aggression out, especially in jiu-jitsu or especially in some of the wrestling shit that we do in there. It just really helps, you know. Mentally, it's good for us, I think.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like even just like regular gym workouts and lifting, that only does so much. But like you go into the gym and then you hit the bag, you do some sparring, just the difference in the mindset too of working out. I just love it because you get to let out that aggression or that frustration. You have a constructive way to let it out. And then it also teaches you the discipline, how to persevere through adversity, strengthen your will and everything. And it's just hands down, it's the reason why I fell in love with the sport.
Yeah, definitely. There's something to be said about just the differences of combatives versus, you know, normal athletic sports and all those weightlifting or whatever. But yeah, I don't see myself ever really stopping contributing to this, to my own growth as far as martial arts go. I'd always want to constantly be learning, even if I'm not in a dedicated class setting, you know, just being a part of some of these organizations and knowing some of the people that are working and helping out, at least in our community, you know, and in that industry is enough for me, I think. But, yeah, it's something that it's like, I think if I had to choose, like whether I keep, you know, lifting weights or doing any type of athletic type of shit, that I would want to be focused on martial arts, you know, as much as possible. And then once I do have a family, pass that type of, I guess, passion down to my kids, hopefully. You know, we'll see. We'll see if they're into that type of shit. Maybe they just want to play damn computer games all day or something. We'll see.
Yeah.
Either way, I love them.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do too with my kids, because I would love just the way that I saw martial arts growing up, like just growing up watching Jet Li and Fearless, watching Jackie Chan, Ung Bak, and all this stuff. Like that was what introduced me into it. Yeah. And then just growing up with the UFC games and everything, and it's just the overall process, the grind of it, and just the workouts alone for it. It's like it creates a different breed of a person, because lifting and just doing normal cardio is drastically different versus how your cardio and how your strength works when in actual applying it in wrestling and jiu-jitsu,
absolutely,
or in standing and clinch. Because like I forget who it was, but there was this one guy that I did some wrestling with, and he and we had gone to the gym together at one point, and I was benching more than him, same with deadlift and squat and everything. But then when we got into the gym, because of his wrestling background, he just kept on getting a hold of me and kept on bringing me to the ground.
Yeah.
So it's like, what you do lifting wise, it really doesn't, it could translate somewhat, but it's just a difference between the type of adversity you face in MMA when you're in that situation.
Definitely, yeah. I agree 100% with what you said, man. People don't realize, you could be a big, tough-looking guy, but I mean, that just means you can get knocked out quicker, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You still need the skill set. I agree with that for sure.